What is up, YouTubers? It's Harpy Hunter 89 and the voices in my head coming at you from Start Gaming here in Tahlequah, and I'm here with
Trevor Wazalowski.
And this is his second place budget Lightsworn deck profile. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Alright, so I run one Reco Lightsworn Hunter. The only reason I run one is because of his effect. It doesn't really have to do with the graveyard, but more so discarding cards. It's still a really good card to have in the deck. It saved me a couple times. Actually saved me in a tournament today because I would have had to lose one, but that would have been bad. But I had him set, so it's not a bad card just to have at least in there to protect you a little bit. 3 Minervas. I run 3 of those because of her effect, either discarding from the hand or graveyard. And considering I run solar recharge, any card like that where discards from the hand will also work, and discard 1 card, which is also very good. Helps a whole lot. Next thing I got is 3 Luminas, excuse me. Lumina, discard 1 card, special summon 1 level 4 or lower Lightsworn from your graveyard.
Dropping cards over there, Trevor. Shame on you.
Yeah, but the reason to have it is Minerva as well. Helps with this as well, so that's why I run 3 of those as well, just to have that little boost as well. Then discarding 3 as well for the Lightsworns is really big, so that's why I run 3 of those. 3 Raidens. Raiden is a good card considering he gains 200 attack if you discard 2, gains 200 attack for if you discard a Lightsworn monster in that mix. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, which is really good. Considering
it's a tuner monster.
And it's a tuner monster. Yeah, tuner monster as well. Discard a top 2. Discard top 2 every end phase, which also helps. Fellas. Now this card is really good as well. Every time I discard a card, I automatically get a level 4 tuner on the field, which is really good to get Michael, or like a Tsukiyomi or any of the XYZ or Synchro to help get it out. Also, her effect is actually kind of really good too. I've actually used it against some of my opponents as well to get out of a tight spot.
Yeah, destroying a monster or milling 3, always good for Lightsworns.
Yes, very much so. Also, you tribute her with that effect, but she can be special summoned right back with different effects. Lila, I run 2 of those. Good at getting rid of
MST on legs.
Yes.
Yeah, sexy MST on legs.
Yes. And it's also it's good defense as well because you don't have to. Because once you destroy their spell card, it'll make it shift into defense mode and it doesn't go away until your next end phase, which is good because it lasts your opponent's turn as well. And if you're really needing a defense card while blowing up with an so to speak MST, that's also good. And you discard mill 3 cards every end phase, which also helps as well. 2 Gardos. Each time I discard a card from the from the deck, mill more. So that also helps really well, and he has a really good base stat attack and defense.
Gives you draw and mill power right there.
Yeah, draw and mill, excuse me. I forgot about that second effect.
He's a sexy motherfucker.
Wolf, Lightsworn Beast, I was running 2 of those. Big attack, big attack, just by milling it. You just get a big beater on the field just by milling it. Also, good at getting XYZs, Tsukiyomis, that sort of thing. 3 Judgment Dragons. Y'all know the reason for this.
Yeah, enough said. Moving on.
Said. Yeah, exactly.
Cancer of the deck.
Cancer. Trick Clown. Pay 1,000. Special summon. Y'all know this. I only run 1 because
you only need one.
I mean, you already have enough special summon power through Wolf and all those other cards, fellas. So you really don't need much. I run 3 Honest as well. Very good card, especially in Lightsworns or any sort of light deck. Discard it.
Fuck y'all motherfuckers who think Honest is a shitty card.
Honest is really, honestly, for those people that say that.
Didn't Honest save you during the last match?
Actually, it did. My opponent actually had a Cyber Dragon Twin Cyber Dragon, I believe it was.
The Chimera Tech that gains a lot of fucking
Oh yeah,
attack.
Chimera Tech, yeah, that was
the Chimera Tech that gains attack for a number of fusions.
Yeah, so he got probably 3,000, 4,000 attack on that. Honest it. All I had was my wolf on the field. And I honest it, and he took 21 and his monster was destroyed, so very good card, very good card. Now this is the kicker in the deck that nobody ever expects. Cerberus. If I take battle damage or opponent's card effect damage, I can banish it from the graveyard and then destroy a card on the field.
Yeah, that's your out to Trick Stars right there, baby. Out to Trick Stars. Look at that. Beautiful gold rare. Only printing. Gold rare. Look at that shit.
It's not a bad card, especially in Lightsworns, even though it's not a light monster.
Well, yeah, the effect is used from the graveyard, so.
Exactly. I only run one of Dichotomy. Now, here's the reason I run Dichotomy here in the first place. It goes good with the deck. I only run one because it has a high chance of getting discarded. Now, if I get one main phase, like at the beginning of your main phase, 1,000, I mean it all. And considering you have different types like Beast Warrior, Spellcaster, Warrior, Dragon, Fairy.
Pretty much it stops you from decking out.
Exactly. It helps you from decking out, and it brings all your crap back to the library. I mean, a graveyard. I'm thinking magic.
Deck.
Excuse me. Deck. Excuse me. But yeah, reasoning. You'll know what this does. Declare card level, discard that, and if it's the same level as your declared, just keep it in the graveyard. Now here's another thing that works as well. If I discard a wolf, I'd special summon it either way.
Yeah, he pulled that little nutshell on me during round 2.
That was actually really funny. That was really good.
Yeah, I declared level 4 off of this here reasoning. He mills the wolf. Doesn't get the summon off of reasoning, but wolf's own effect brought it out to the field. Bastard.
Which is pretty good. It's a really good card, especially for this deck. 2 monster reincarnations. Very good card. Goes good with Minerva's effect as well. Also, if I discard a Judgment Dragon, I can bring it back to the hand as well.
Ditch Minerva, get JD back to your hand, and then mill a card.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Like I said before, for Soul Recharge, discard a card, draw 2, discard 2. Very good card. Charge of the Light Brigade. Come on. Don't need to explain. Foolish Burial. Send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. Very good for special summoning wolf right off the bat.
Or get a mill off of Minerva.
Exactly. And then 3 breakthrough skills. Now here's this is the only trap I run in the deck. Here's why. Milling. This card goes good with this is the only card that actually goes good with this deck, considering it can actually compete with the meta and still be able to.
Only good trap card anyway.
Well, true, but I'm saying like for example, playing Magicians, Pendulum Magicians, you can negate their effects pretty easily. I mean, really, it's just an all-around good card, and you can activate it from the graveyard and everything like that.
Makes it OP in Lightsworns.
Exactly. Moving on to the extra deck, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. I only run one, considering y'all probably know. But basically,
fuck y'all pen magician players. This is our out to it. This is budget players out to you pendulum fuckers.
Yes, it's really, because here's the reason I run this. Like I said, pendulums, the pendulum magicians. So many people say, well, why run this, why run that?
Because this fucker takes out all your goddamn magicians that you put on the field. That's why.
Not only that, if I have where are you? If I have Layla out in the field and I use her effect, destroy one of your monsters, put in defense, she's still safe, and I can still use his effect. So
pop pendulum scale, then go into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, then blow up all their shit.
Exactly.
You motherfuckers will be running on the ropes with that one. This is what happens when you decide to play defense.
All you
pen magician players.
Not only that, ever heard of the card Marshmallow?
Yep.
Very good outcome for it.
But think about this. You're playing Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, right? They decide to put their shit in a defense mode to stop it from Hot Red Dragon Archfiends. You bring out the original Red Dragon Archfiend, attack one of their defense, and all their defense is gone. So they're gonna get screwed either way.
Exactly. Gravity Warrior. I run one of those. I've never really used it.
Just nice to have a level 6.
Exactly. Nice to have a level 6. Something that if you can't get out anything else, it's something to have on the field. His effect is also not bad as well. When this card is synchro summoned, it gains 300 attack for each monster face-up monster my opponent controls. And once per turn during my opponent's battle phase, if I control a defense position monster, i.e. Lumina, if I use that effect, change it to attack position.
Actually, wrong. You target a defense position monster your opponent controls
to attack position. But still, it's a good,
yeah.
I just never used the card. I haven't really used the card very much, so it's not. I don't really focus on it very much. I usually focus on the core of the deck.
You take that out for Paladin Zektron.
What's that?
Take Gravity Warrior out for Paladin Zektron is what you need to do.
Exactly. Lightning Warrior. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by a battle, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for every card in their hand. This is not a bad card. The reason I put it in there is because it's a budget deck. It's something
with stuff like fucking Pod Desires and Card Demise and shit. Your opponent's just filling up their fucking hand anyway, so
might as well have something in there to counter it
or to punish them for it.
Exactly. Michael, 2 of them. Obviously, I run 1-2 because banish. Pay 1,000, banish, and when it's destroyed, add a bunch of Lightsworns and gain 300 for each. That's a really good outcome off of that.
Little known fact for y'all Lightsworn players who only like to run 1. If one of these is destroyed, you can shuffle the second from your graveyard into your deck. That's still why legal. You run 2, motherfuckers.
It's legal, and I don't run 3. I wanted to run 3, but here's what I was thinking: if I run 3, it gives me another option, but. What's the point?
Yeah, because you just be wasting more life points for something you don't need to do.
Exactly. Only XYZ so far. This is a budget deck, of course, but
yeah, we're working on the upgrades, people. Don't worry, he's getting the Minerva.
2 level 4 light monsters, Tsukiyomi, excuse me. 2 level 4 as discard 1, ditch 1 of the materials, discard hand, draw 2. Again, good for the Minerva. Good for getting...
But it helps out a lot when you've got Felice and Wolf in your hand that you can't normal summon.
Can't normal summon anything. You got Felice, Wolf. You got a bunch of spells that, pretty much won't... Well, all you got is breakthrough skills, technically, so...
Yeah, but if you got spells in your hand you don't want to discard, you just set them face down on the fucking field.
Exactly, but if you got, per se, only breakthrough skill in your hand and just Wolves and Felices, you want to discard those. Moving on to the links. Underclock Taker. Very good card. It's only 1,000 attack, but...
It's a staple these days, lowering your opponent's attack points.
And here's something a little tricky thing that I did on him the other day. Judgment that I should have used, but I didn't... I was trying to...
Yeah, that's last week. Don't worry about last week. This is this week.
But still, it's...
Lowering your opponent's monster by 3k with JD in a link zone with Underclock.
It's not bad. It's really good.
Not bad at all. Gets over pretty much anything you need.
3 proxies. And the reason I run 3 is because I have 2 of the bottom right and the bottom left, 3 monsters with the bottom right and the bottom left.
2 Curious and a Decode.
Exactly. Which both have the both sides filled. Decode Talker, y'all know what that does. And it gains 300 for each one in there. So that's really good, especially if my opponent has his field filled and he has one on his side. That'll also gain his attack.
Yep.
So, which is pretty good, and especially if I need a bit of attack boost.
Then Curious. We all know what Curious does.
Yep, that's
send a monster to your graveyard, then mill 3 when you summon Curious. Plus, it gives you 2 open link zones
and an extra 3 cards.
Yep. So, Trevor, how's it feel getting your first, second place at a local?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Finally.
Finally. Only took you, 3 weeks?
Well, still, but I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while, then I quit for a while, but then I came back and I finally actually won my first tournament, so. Well, no, I got second, but still, top 2. That's really good. So, I'm happy.
Alright, well, that was second place deck profile with Trevor, you guys. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and follow all the social media accounts, which are linked down in the description box below, so you can stay up to date with everything happening inside the Duelist Den. And until next time, this is Harpy Hunter 89, Trevor, and the voices in my head just want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not just a game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is life.